You're looking at a live shot tonight of Chicago, where protesters have taken to the streets. They're demonstrating after officials released dash cam video that shows a white police officer fatally shooting a black teenager. Earlier, authorities pleaded for calm and for any protests to remain peaceful. The shooting happened more than a year ago, but the officer was just charged today with first-degree murder. Susanna Da Silva joins me now with more on the video. Susanna.
Well, Chris, a judge ordered that video be released by tomorrow. This despite the fact that city officials and police have argued for 13 months that the investigation needed to be complete before that video was released, but the judge disagreed. Now, we will be showing you the video, but before we do, some background information of who you'll see on the video and what you will see. You will see a young man walking down the middle of that street. That was 17-year-old LaQuan McDonald. There are several police in that area that you'll also see, one of those being Officer Van Dkyes, a 37-year-old who's been a member of the force since 2001. Now, at the time, police were responding to the scene after reports of someone breaking into cars and stealing radios. The video was shot by the dash cam of another police officer who arrives on scene just seconds before. There is no audio on that video, so we will again show it to you, but a reminder, it is a very disturbing and graphic video. And so we have stopped it there. The video does continue after that. You continue to see him moving on the ground as the officer continues to shoot, but we have stopped it at that spot. The autopsy did show that McDonald was shot in the back at least twice. He did have PCPs in his system, was carrying a small knife at the time. Now we're going to play you a clip as well of the state attorney in the area who laid out a more detailed timeline, second by second, because you could see in that video this was only a matter of seconds, that laid out exactly what happened right before and during that shooting.
Our investigation has determined that Officer Van Dkyes was on the scene for less than 30 seconds before he started shooting. In addition to the fact that all evidence indicates that he began shooting approximately 6 seconds after getting out of his vehicle. An analysis of the video establishes that 14 to 15 seconds passed from the time the defendant fired his first shot to clear visual evidence of a final shot. For approximately 13 of those seconds, LaQuan was lying on the ground.
Now, we'll show you the very beginning, but we will stop before the shooting happens just so you can go over again and sort of process what the attorney had just said. We'll just show you the beginning of that video. So keep in mind the officer involved in the shooting has been on the scene for only about 30 seconds, that only 6 seconds will go by from the time that he exits his vehicle that you'll be seeing coming up momentarily before beginning shooting, that it only took him about 15 seconds to empty all 16 rounds from his weapon, and that all but 2 of those seconds, McDonald was laying on the ground. And now the attorney saying that all of these details are what went into laying first-degree murder charges against the officer who appeared in court today.
Well, Susanna, we saw the live shot, if you will, of the city tonight. What has been the reaction to the video and the charges?
Well, very swift, and we'll show you again the live shot of what's going on the streets there right now. People have taken to the street. It was anticipated that this was going to come. People knew that the video was very disturbing, and we're seeing gatherings. We've seen some interactions already with police. Everyone concerned that, in fact, this is what would play out, that there could be violence, as we have seen in other cities across the U.S., and many people frustrated by the fact that they believe that charges only came out today because this video was going to be released. And now we're seeing playing out some of that frustration on the streets tonight. Chris?
On my first day as mayor of this great city, I promised to make tough choices and face the hard truths we had not confronted, even when it hurts. Today, the time has come to make another tough choice. As much as I love this job and will always love this city and its residents, I've decided not to seek re-election. This has been the job of a lifetime, but it is not a job for a lifetime. Together, since May of 2011, through thick and thin, we try to do right by our city's future. No matter how difficult the path, we never wavered or shrunk from our responsibilities. And I will never forget the honor it has been to serve alongside you, the people of Chicago, every step of the way. So, from the bottom of my heart, sir, timing is everything back there. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and God bless you, and God bless the people of Chicago.